Hello and welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Live a Live Chapter 6 Video Edition. What all that means is that if you are watching this first, you need to go onto YouTube and find part 1 before you can watch this, otherwise it won't make any sense. For those of you that this is making sense to, the slim minority of you, as you can see, the little robot guy has just agreed to play this arcade game that Kirk is oh so great at because, you know, he's some sort of boring guy. Captain Square. I wish they'd have given Captain Square his own game here. This is about the only combat in this series, or in this chapter, and it's pretty fun. It's important to note that when I do have some combat at the very end of this chapter, that a lot of Captain Square's moves are very similar to the robots. It's just important to note, so I guess this is supposed to be their attempt to get you familiar with combat in an otherwise combat-free chapter. While the music's overall pretty good in this chapter, I don't particularly care for the Captain Square theme here because I think it's a little short and repetitive. Otherwise, though, the music, especially in this chapter, is pretty good. See, listen to those long, silent moments where I'm not saying anything. Anyway. This is the Venus section, as you can probably tell, but as you've probably deduced by now, we're going through each planet, so there's 9 levels. I'm not actually going to be beating this because there's no reward to doing so, and it's pretty difficult, and I'm very loath to consult game facts. And as such, I don't know how to beat it. So here's Captain Square beating up on the cute little Venusians, I guess. Doesn't he know you're only supposed to kill the ugly aliens? This upcoming part's my favorite part of this battle here. Just to think. He's pretty injured, so I'm going to go over there and heal in the lower right-hand corner. I'm thinking I'm going to have to go back up there and finish that little cute guy off, but then he steps onto the fire field. And, well, you'll see. Just finishes himself off. I expect a little more from my AI, I gotta say. This part here is tricky. I died the first time I did it. The fire guy will petrify you if you get within attack range. And because you spend most of Live a Live in single-player combat, petrification is just the same as an instant death. The trick here is to get these little water elements to use their little aqua flare attack when it's within range of the fire elemental, which will cause him to take damage. Like I just did there. I guess it's Mars or Rs or something. I think that was just a translation bug there. I don't know if you can tell from the quality of this video, but the alien to the direct right of Captain Square looks slightly different than the other ones. That's important. As you can see, it uses this healing attack whenever you hit it, which damages itself, which is kind of strange. The first time I did this, I couldn't figure out what to do. Once again. So now that this is my second take at this, actually my third take at Captain Square, I recorded this whole level first. I recorded the whole chapter as a block, and then I ended up screwing it up really bad, so I had to go back and do the whole thing over again. And I think that's actually good, because now I have more ideas and things to say, even though this chapter's been pretty silent. It's mostly because there's not much happening for me to comment on. But hey, if you just want to see the game played through without me talking, then, I don't know, post in the thread and say, your dorky voice sucks. You know, I always expected the creatures that lived in the gaseous atmosphere of Jupiter to be more like giant floating blimps than these guys. I don't know. So apparently the name of this game is Captain Square's Solar System Genocide. I think that's the full title. The trick here to beating the Jupiter guys is they all do this attack on a horizontal plane, so you want to attack the vertical plane using one of Captain Square's attacks. I may have said that backwards, but I can't go back and change it. They attack horizontally, you need to attack vertically. Like he just did. Here are the Saturn guys, which are actually more like what I'd expect the Jupiter guys to look like, a little bit. I guess they're both gas giants, so what you can do. See, that was my first edit, because this combat takes a long time, and I couldn't figure out how to beat these guys. I tried a lot of things. They use the silicon sprout move on you a lot. It does a lot of damage, and debuffs you a little bit. And when you actually hit them, they do this weird counterattack thing. And it wouldn't be so bad, except they can do it many times in a row now with their silicon sprout attack, and then I'm dead. So that's that. I've been defeated. Kirk makes fun of the robot. He's less than 24 hours old. He got to like the 5th